So, boys, I want you to consider something. What if the reason why you can't find yourself a girl? What if the reason why you can't even attract women in general is not because you aren't wearing the coolest clothes, not because you don't have on the newest, greatest, latest wristwatch, or the coolest hair, or the most chiseled jaw, chiseled abs? What if it had nothing to do with that? What if you did all that? What if you were going to the gym? What if you were rocking the latest trends and you find yourself still single, still, without the one, and you're frustrated, right? And obviously what I'm talking about right now is a virtuous woman, a wife worthy of marrying, of creating a family with, a legacy. Obviously, I'm not talking about attracting just your everyday average Janes, your degenerates. I ain't talking about that, obviously. Those are easy peasy. I get this question asked a lot in the Warriors realm, in the War Club. Men getting, young men just getting frustrated that they're still single, still alone, and the right one hasn't came along yet. And I just want you to consider something, What if it's simply just because of the fact that you ain't ready? What if you haven't come to grips with yourself yet? That you're just not ready. You're just not man enough yet. What if God's waiting for you? You're a lot of dudes out here always waiting for God to make a move, waiting for God to show up. What if God's waiting on you? What if he has the perfect woman in store for you right now, but you're just the one who's not ready? And he's not going to hand you over this beautiful, lovely, gracious, smart, intelligent, bright, warm wife. What if he's not handing her over to you yet because you're just not capable? You're going to fumble the ball. What if that's what's really going on? See, the thing about God is that his primary concern is not about what you want, what you desire. His primary concern is who you are becoming as a man. And if you were to receive the very thing, or if you were to receive the very woman that your heart solely desires way before becoming the man who God has called you to be, what's going to happen is when you receive that thing or that person prematurely, you'll end up losing it. You'll end up losing the very thing that you prayed all along for. Maybe that's why she hasn't came into your life yet. Maybe that's why God hasn't presented her yet to you, because you're not ready. Maybe you're working on it. Maybe you're just focused on the wrong things. Maybe you're focused so primarily on this outward appearance, this outward shell, which is great. I'm not saying that it's not. You're working on your muscles. You're working on your physique. You're working on your lines, your little Hollywood scripts to say the right thing. But you ain't working on this thing. You ain't working on the things that actually matter. The man that God is truly wanting you to become, right? A lot of the men I see these days, they're out of control, right? They're all over the place. Their emotions are all over the place. They're too much in their thoughts all the time, right? They're too emotional, right? And don't get me wrong, this is a battle for me as well, bro. But you got to learn how to stay calm, how to stay level-headed through the dark times, bro. Especially if you're wanting a wife, if you're wanting a family. You're the captain of the ship, bro. And if you can't even handle being single, if you can't even handle just being a good brother, being a good son, and you're giving your parents hell, or, you're just not even treating your siblings right, or if you're just a single dude and you're just all over the place emotionally, you got high days and low days and days where you're crying, I can't take it anymore, bro. Like, I need a woman will fix it all. No, bro. No. See, that's the thing right there is don't get me wrong, God knows the desires of your heart. It's okay to want a woman. It's okay to desire a woman, and that's the difference right there. There's a huge difference between desire and need. Men out here are saying, oh, I need a woman. I need this in order to be happy. I need that in order to be fulfilled. And it's like, no, bro. It's okay to want those things, and God knows the desires of your heart. He'll give it to you in due time. But you got to be ready, bro. You got to make sure if you're going to be the captain of this ship, of this ark that God is going to help you create, this family, this wife that he's going to just hand on over to you, right? If he's going to give you these things and bless you with this, you can't be all over the place emotionally every single day, bro. Why? Because your wife is going to always match your energy. And if you haven't fixed that issue of being able to control yourself, control your emotions, you're going to get into this relationship. You're going to be all over the place emotionally. You're not going to know how to handle life's problems, the struggles that come with a relationship as well. You're not going to know how to handle it. And all a woman's going to do is just match your energy. And if that, I mean, that's at best. She'll match your energy at best. But even more than that, she will take your energy and she will just amplify it, because that's what women do, you know? Emotionally, yes, they are the weaker vessel. And you being the captain, you got to know how to remain calm through the storms, right? Cowboy energy. We'll talk about that soon. If you don't know how to control yourself, you're not going to be able to know how to control your family. That's what it's really about. You're not going to know how to control a woman. So what if God's just waiting on you right now to learn how to control your emotions, how to stay calm, how to stay light as a man, right? We talked about that a couple weeks ago. As a man, you got to learn how to stay. You got to have this lightness about you. When storms hit, hey, you kind of, when those punches come at you, you kind of just roll with them, right? You roll with the punches. You don't stay up in this thing all day long. A kid asked me the other day on my main channel, I went on live, and he said, Dre, is it okay to have a girlfriend at such a young age? Basically asking like for permission. Is it okay for him to do that? Something like his parents, don't want him to have a girlfriend. And it's like, bro, it's just those types of questions, man. It's just, life's not that black and white. It's not that simple. I know men who are 20 years old, who are more masculine, more focused, more Christ honoring, God driven than men who are 50, 60 years old. I know 20-year-olds who I would label as a man, and I know 50-year-olds who are still boys. I know dudes who have extended boyhood up until the day they die, who are laying in their deathbed with no one around them, no family to surround them, no legacy. So at the end of the day, bro, just to be honest with you, some of you guys are going to get it, some of you aren't. And I think right now in this season of your life, it's just a good question to ask yourself, hey, am I ready? Is God waiting on me to make the move? Right? My dad's always said your downtime is your prep time. So maybe this is a season in your life right now where, you're sitting here waiting and asking God to give you a girl, give you a wife. But hey, maybe you got some things that you need to situate first, that you need to get right, that you need to adjust. Maybe right now is the season where you got to become the man that God has called you to be and not be an emotional roller coaster every single day. Because all that's going to happen when you get married, when you get into a relationship, is whatever you're dealing with, whatever problems you have, it's just going to intensify. It's going to maximize. A woman is not going to save you from all your problems. A woman is not going to make you a man. You got to become a man first. You got to create that solid foundation. You got to be stable. You got to anchor yourself in Christ, bro. And once you do that, once you get things rolling, once you stay on that narrow path, once you get your focus on lock, I think then that's when God's going to blow your mind, bro, with someone truly beautiful, truly wonderful. So anyways, hey, bro, it's 107 outside. I'm sweating my balls off. I'm going to peace out on you guys. I'll catch you on the next vid. Make sure you join us in the Warriors Realm. It's a free community. If you want to get my Masculine Masterclass, that's down below as well. See ya.